Gentlemen No Class is proud to be a part of the HC Universal Network. Gentlemen No Class is produced and recorded at M5 Studios and is mixed and edited by Final Curtain Media.
This podcast contains explicit language and is intended for adult audiences. The views and opinions of Gentlemen No Class are strictly for comedic purposes and should not be taken literally. For instance, like this disclaimer. Now grab yourself a pint and enjoy.
Welcome to another episode of Gentlemen No Class, a podcast that when the going gets weird, the weird turn pro. I'm Jake.
I'm Raph. Paul.
And Rob.
Not fucking Paul. And like it or not, gentle ladies and gentlemen, we are the hosts. So what's up, guys? How y'all been?
Doing good.
Doing good.
Work.
Just work.
So why did you change your intro, Paul, on this one?
I don't know.
You seem like you changed it.
Nah.
It's in a good mood.
I don't do everything the same. I mean,
Sure you do.
I like to mix it up.
Likes to keep people guessing, keep them on their toes.
Yeah,
Damn.
there we go. Twinkle toes, that is.
So in this episode, we're finally going to air the Houston versus Dallas game show.
Oh yeah,
that was fun.
It was a
blast.
fucking great time that we had at Eureka Heights.
It was pretty fun.
What was fun? The funniest part about that whole night was watching the panelists try to insult each other without using cuss words.
Oh yeah.
You know, like, how many F-bombs do I got? How many did I drop one already?
After a while, they just stopped caring. It just did.
We
made a simple rule, or Rob did. Like, you see a kid, don't do it. But there were several kids outside, and just didn't give a shit, or just didn't see them.
I didn't see
any kids, really.
Yeah, they weren't within eye shot. Wasn't bothering me.
Earshot, on the other hand.
Yeah, I mean, plus, on the other hand, you brought your child to a brewery. So,
I
mean, you're not winning at the parenting game.
What's wrong with that, man? I thought about bringing Landon to the brewery.
to the brewery or an actual bar?
Okay, so Brian one night convinced me. It was like right after work. He was like, "Hey, come out to the bar," and I was like, "Oh man, yeah, I got Edie and Melissa."
Right.
And he's like, "No, it's a bar and grill. It's a restaurant." And so we went out. It was Coach's. And we got there. I was like, "This is a fucking bar." I was like, "I have a baby in a bar," and he's like,
Was it during the day or at night?
"Oh yeah, it was happy hour."
Well, it's fine. During the day, it's not frowned upon as much as it like.
Who's frowning?
North of 8 o'clock. Now you're right.
Who are these fucking people that are frowning?
My kids were smiling from ear to ear, from fucking
Thanks, Dad.
ear to ear.
While they were still awake.
Right?
Do you ever remember when you were kids and you tried to sample some beer? And you remember that reaction that you got? Because I remember. My dad used to bring home like a couple 24-ounce cans of Budweiser, and I'd grab it. And he was a Budweiser drinker, and I would drink them.
No, I said per night.
Oh, per night. They said Bud Light.
Bud Light.
Yeah, and then it was like fucking nasty. And now I love the shit.
Now it's delicious.
Yeah, I remember I was I think 13 in Mexico in Tijuana. Like my cousin was drinking, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it too. It was Tecate, and it tastes like fucking shit.
Tecate's good beer.
And I still don't like it.
What was
So
yours?
my next door neighbor, I don't really have one. I don't think I had
you were a
beer
kid?
as a kid.
Nah?
I remember when I was a teenager, I was at Dan Electro's guitar bar with my dad, and he bought me a beer. And that was the first beer I ever had with my dad. I was probably like 13 or 14.
Nice.
But
Good
my
dad.
next door
He's a good
neighbor, she was a couple years younger than us, but her big story like that is her dad would dip and spit in the beer cans and stuff.
Classy.
And so like she was like that, like when she was real young, like she had stolen sips of beer and she really liked it. So she would run around and like try to sneak sips of beer when she was like 8 and 9 years old, you know.
Right.
Did she ever accidentally do one with the dip spit?
That's where this is going.
I figured.
She picked up that dip spit can and fucking threw up everywhere instantly. It's making me sick to talk about it.
Nasty.
And I don't think she's a big fan of beer ever since then.
That'll do it.
Drink my beer, huh? You little shit.
That'll do it.
Yeah. My dad actually fucking. I think I was 8. And he handed me a beer just to see my reaction to it.
Oh,
of course,
okay.
I took a sip. I was like, nah. He just smiled and took it back from me.
You're like, oh, this is gross. I don't like it.
He's not drinking
Yeah.
it.
No, that's
Damn,
funny.
boy, how much you can drink?
My parents did the same thing to me one time on New Year's, like when I was like maybe 17 or 18.
Yeah.
You late bloomer.
Yeah,
Sorry.
and they gave me some champagne, and I liked it, and I took another one, and my mom's like, "Oh, bitch, champagne, bitch, pull out, take it away," just, and then it cut me off. They saw it immediately, like, "Oh no, it begins," and then that was just a sneak preview to my 20s and like how much of a fucking wreck I was with alcohol.
151.
So 151, man. Every
You got the
weekend.
best of both worlds, Mexican and Italian merged into one. The
Yeah.
two biggest
True.
alcoholic cultures in the
Yeah,
world.
True,
maybe
right?
German too. Yeah, I'm German.
Yeah.
Fucking wine and
Little bit.
beer.
Nice.
So anyway, back to
Yeah.
big shout out and thanks to Evan over at Eureka Heights and
Yes.
the whole staff over there at Eureka Heights for
It was really fun.
hooking that up and helping us out and letting us be over there.
To the teams
Generally
as well.
big. I think we had a pretty good reaction to what was going on. We had it was a really good time. I think we've got some more stuff in the works coming up.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Did you hear back from our contact at that other deal that we were talking about?
Yeah. I actually shot him a logo. The flyers be made, and
Okay, cool.
We're good to
Awesome.
go.
So we'll put some information up about that on our Instagram, Facebook, and stuff like that. But just go ahead and pencil in your calendars for Sunday, October 28th, out at Ingenious Brewing out in Humble. It's off of Houston Street or Houston Street, which
Nice.
Yes,
Fucking
it's
jerky
it's
boys.
Houston.
South Houston
Houston.
Street, I
We
think.
had this discussion, but yeah.
Houston, Houston.
whatever. It's
yeah.
Houston.
Yeah, it's not Houston. Yeah, I agree.
Anyway, so we'll be out
Yeah.
there. There's going to be an art show that they've got, and we'll be setting up and having a podcast out there. You can come by, sit down, and talk to us. Maybe you'll get on the show. We'll record some interviews with some artists, and
That is we like you.
Our in-house videographer will be doing some pictures and videos and stuff like that, and Paul and Raph will probably be causing ruckus.
That's what we
and,
do.
Mayhem.
And
So
sampling the beer. That
Yeah,
Beer's
and
pretty
also
good.
like
pretty good beers out there.
Oh, yeah.
We had a meeting out there, and we partook in their fine beverages, and they were not too shabby.
Yeah,
Nice and
but
drunk.
I don't know. I don't think you said it earlier, but thank you for the contestants on both teams on Houston and
Oh,
Dallas
yeah.
for participating.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
did a great,
No,
great
Good,
fucking job.
big shout out to our contestants. They didn't
funny
have
as
to do
shit.
that, and they all
Yeah.
brought their A game forward on
Yep.
that. So it was great. We've got some big opportunities coming up for people who listen to the show that want to help us out. We've started a street team. Check our website in the next few days. You'll be able to sign up for a mailing list for our street team. And if you don't want to be part of the street team, you can click to join our mailing list, just our regular email mailing list, and then we'll send out weekly updates of what's going on with us. There'll be a schedule of events and stuff we're doing, way to submit, ideas for podcasts and things like that. Just a way to get you guys involved and get you the content from us that you want to hear. So that's that'll be coming up in the next week or so. Just be on the lookout for that. And we'll obviously when it comes up, we'll blast all our social media accounts with that and get that. Make sure everybody's on board.
Yeah.
So if you want to be thinking about it, if you want to be part of the street team, let one of us know, and or leave us a message on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or whatever. Hit us on the Twitter. Or
You'll
whatever.
find us. You can
On
find
the
us.
Twitter.
We're not hard to be
Yeah,
found.
it ain't hard to find us.
Yeah.
No.
So
Yeah.
anyway,
Dang.
onwards and upwards. What we got for current events this week?
Oh shite. The hell was I gonna talk about? Oh yeah, Venom. Venom came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Venom. Yeah.
We saw it.
So y'all
before.
saw
You know
it,
what?
right?
Me and
Yeah,
Raph
we went
saw
to
it
go see it. Yeah, we came.
It's just
right before we got here.
I think I would have been more excited waiting for Venom, and then I was when it first launched, and then when it got closer to opening night, I was just like,
Yeah, I mean,
see
I
it that
do
much.
our Thursday night opening night for most movies with our movie club, and this one, like, I've been so busy, like, it totally slipped past me, and I don't know, I just wasn't that hyped for this movie. I mean, I think it was the fact that, like, there was no Spider-Man tie-in, kind of like,
that could do it. Oh yeah.
or it didn't seem. I mean, y'all saw the movie.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
spoilers.
We
no
saw it.
Yeah,
We're not
no.
gonna spoil anything.
Right.
But let me ask y'all something. The reviews that y'all heard prior to the release date, Did that had anything to do with y'all guys not discouraging y'all guys?
I just read those this morning.
Oh, okay.
So that was not something that I read like before release date. I've just been busy. I just don't have time.
Oh, okay then.
Oh wow. Just in, Herschel Green from The Walking Dead passed away.
What?
Scott Wilson.
What character?
Get the fuck out of here. The old man.
His name's Herschel.
I never watched that fucking show.
No?
Yeah, it just launched a minute ago.
Just a minute ago? Damn.
Yeah, on comicbook.com.
Well, I thought the movie was pretty good. It had its moments, but I have a lot of criticism against it, and Raph pretty much at best. It was too commercial. They could have dialed back on some of that, and I don't know, it's just that commercial, like when it's too blockbuster. I know that's what it's warranted for, but I still think there's a way and a process of like avoiding just being too commercial. Some of it was a lot of cliches, and it's like, oh man, they could have done better. And the voice is pretty good. I thought it was pretty funny, and but I think it maybe took a little too far on the comical side. But it had a lot. It had, like I said, I have a lot of criticism, and there's a lot of improvements on my end I would have done, but I would rather wait till you guys see the movie. Now, I would tell you guys,
talk about it then. I mean, it's projected to break records. I mean, right now it's projected to do $80 million this weekend.
Yeah, it's entertaining, I'll tell you that. But like I said, I have a lot of criticism for this.
Almost like it was a Michael Bay film instead of...
You can say kind of that, yeah. It was a bit disappointing for me.
You could almost catch that, you could almost catch it as a Michael Bay film, but
I was waiting for "Oh my baby" because they were in San Francisco, and he was on a trolley at one point, and I was like,
"What movie is that from?"
The Rock. Yeah. Oh my baby.
I mean, it was good for what it was. It was good for what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we'll have to do some commentary on it after we get to it. Hopefully, I'd like to get to it in the next week. Maybe next podcast we'll talk about the movie.
Okay.
Did y'all see the extended look trailer for Aquaman?
No.
The 5-minute Aquaman trailer?
I still haven't seen the trailer at all. So we had a discussion.
Yeah, holy shit, dude.
It looks badass.
It looks badass. Like it is. Like I've never been cold on that movie ever since they released. When they announced that they were doing an Aquaman movie, I was like, that's gonna play terribly. Like you're not gonna make that cool. Yeah. And then they said they cast Jason Momoa as Aquaman, and I was like, where are they going with this? Jason Momoa, blonde haired, blue eyed Aquaman, but he's Hawaiian.
Bruh.
And then they did that. They did that teaser poster for Justice League with him in it. You know, it was him with the trident and said "Unite the Seven," and it was him just all like surfer broad out and like all the tattoos and shit. And I was like, this movie is going to be fucking legit. Like, if this is the direction they're going with it, like, I'm on board. Like, that's it.
Okay.
And then, you know, DC's kind of dropped the ball. I mean, that poster doesn't make any sense anymore. Unite the Seven. There's only fucking 6 of them because they didn't put the Green Lantern in the Justice League movie, which is bullshit. But
I completely forgot about that.
That poster?
No, what's it called? I forgot. Green Lantern is supposed to be a part of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Struggle with them words. Please. Discory Green. Hashtag Discory Green.
He was out of Discory Green.
Yeah, Discory Green. Yes, I was.
That is a jab at his amazing spelling,
I think he did that on
winning
purpose.
award-winning. No, he didn't. No fucking way. That was natural Raph.
Also, shift gears over, to TV a little bit, but Jon Favreau's Star Wars TV show series, The Mandalorian.
Interesting.
That they announced the title. It's going to be based upon the Mandalorians, which is Boba Fett as a Mandalorian.
Oh, really? Okay.
So if that's just
okay, we can do like
I don't know where they're going to go with it. If they're going to say like he's a Mandalorian, but his armor is Mandalorian armor.
Oh, okay.
So like I don't know if it's going to be like way far back, like because the Mandalorian were back like times of like Knights of the Old Republic. You know what I mean? Like they're old race, and they've kind of gone away, a race of warriors, kind of like the Predators, but not as like fucking Beetle Bailey.
Yeah. So basically, men with DeLoreans. Got it.
Man,
DeLoreans. Fucking
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
man.
anyway, that looks pretty good. They released a couple of set photos from that. And Jon Favreau's directing that whole series.
Cool.
So
very nice.
He was the voice of what's his name in Solo, right?
of who?
That I forgot his name. He did it was a voiceover character in Solo. The part of the team.
I only saw.
Oh,
once.
the little what's it called? The
guy,
little green guy. The little green guy.
I'll have to fact check you on that. I don't know.
He's with when he's
arms.
Yeah, he's with Woody Harrelson's character, like their
Jon
crew
Favreau does the voice of it.
Of whatever's like that creature, alien. I'm sorry, other alien.
Yeah, because it was Woody Harrelson, Todia. No, not Todia. I
That
forgot
one
what her
chick
name
from
is.
Crash.
Crash and the Pursuit of Happiness. She was also on that one. And then there was a little green guy.
Sandy Newton. Is that her name?
That's the
from
one.
the Mission Impossible movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The second one or whatever.
And
it
then
is?
there was the little companion, the green guy.
Yeah.
Almost looked like a Ninja
I still
Turtle.
don't know what you're talking about.
Almost looked like a Ninja Turtle.
Okay, I believe you, but I
Ninja
don't.
Turtle, yeah.
Yeah.
Because at first he was posing as like a human being, and then he reveals himself when they go in the ship.
Yeah.
Because he's really small. He's, I don't know, like 3 feet, 4 feet.
Interesting.
My height. Fuck, I don't know.
I don't even remember what
Fucking
fucking
It was
short.
a good movie, though.
I don't even remember.
I liked it.
I don't even remember fucking that he was in that. So
Yeah. He wasn't in there very long.
I'm gonna look him up. His character,
Finished it though, right?
his
Right,
character name was Rio Durant. So we'll have to look and see.
Very interesting, guys.
Yeah, I didn't know that was him. Oh, that guy. Okay.
Yeah.
the little monkey looking
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's him.
Nice.
Be very proud of yourself.
I'm not gonna lie, the kid's growing on me. I remember that's what he says. I can't do a Favreau.
Oh, what's it called? Chris Evans is hanging up the shield.
Oh yeah, that was
After
a
8
very
years.
emotional
Yeah.
tweet. Like
Yeah.
Captain America
8
hanging
years.
up the shield.
Yep.
Eh.
He's no longer going to be the captain,
You go
man.
fuck yourself with that, man.
Eh.
Oh,
I'm
man.
all DC.
What would make
baby.
you sad? What would make you sad if
I went
somebody...
through how many
Batman.
Batman, so fuck
Batman.
you guys.
Oh, damn.
Batman.
Oh,
I knew that
Captain
already.
America's gone, you know.
Batman, yeah.
Oh yeah, we're not. Sorry, we're not used to like losing characters
Sucking.
and actors. You know
You
what I
sound
mean?
like a Dallas fan now. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
damn, man.
hey, don't be mad at me because you picked the wrong team.
No, I guess you're
Oh, shit.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
What,
not
did
my-
y'all make a bet?
It's not my fault that DC's movies suck.
Oh, man.
Heating up.
What about Shazam? What are y'all thinking
Heating
about
up.
Shazam?
We've already had this discussion.
I know,
Forrest
but-
Gump.
Forrest Gump.
I saw a recent trailer, so... I don't know.
What really what I really liked about the trailer that I saw is when he's doing that fucking Fortnite dance and then he fucking punches through the fucking concrete and he's like, I'm super strong, dude. You know what I'm talking about?
Was that
the dance?
I don't remember
Shazam
that.
trailer.
I don't remember
When
that
he's
one.
doing the
There's
fucking-
the trailer that I saw
I
recently.
know
don't
what I'm
remember
talking
that.
about?
I just saw the trailer again
We
too
saw
recently.
A trailer, yeah.
Watch
we
it
saw a
again.
trailer.
The
Okay.
first trailer with him in it. Like when he's like, let's
okay.
figure out what powers I've got. And they're in like that underground thing and he's like standing there and he's like, all right, try to punch through that wall. And he's like, he punches through it and he's like, I'm super strong, dude.
Okay, I think I remember which one you're talking about now. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen that one. Though.
And then right after it, he tries to run up the half pipe and fly and then falls.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh shit! Maybe
Yeah.
got some hope, Jakey, with that DC movie.
I'm sorry, I fell asleep here.
What else? New season of Daredevil?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't explain
That
where the
trailer
fuck
looks
Daredevil
good,
comes
though.
from. Where like he
What do you
died
mean?
at the end of Defenders, remember?
I never
didn't
saw.
see Defenders.
I never
Oh,
seen
you
Defenders.
Okay,
Oh,
so
shit.
you have to watch the spoiler alert.
Okay.
At the end of the
fuck.
Defenders, like he sacrifices himself to get the rest of the team out.
Maybe
I
that was
didn't know
after
that.
this.
No, this is like the synopsis that I read was this Matt Murdock reemerges from that. So like Iron Fist season 2, like I've been watching that and like Danny Rand's whole mantra is like he's like Matt told me to take care like watch over his city. You know, he sacrificed everything. You know, like he told me to watch over the city, so that's what I've been doing. So
Nice.
he
Nice on that burp too, Rob.
oh, sorry, I was trying to get it out of the microphone. But I mean, Iron Fist season 2. I don't know if y'all have been watching Iron
No.
I couldn't even stomach one.
Couldn't really get.
I couldn't stomach one, so I didn't bother with two.
It's not terrible. They did a good job this season of doing the whole like, hey, Iron Fist is going to wear a mask while he's fighting because fucking Finn Jones can't fight for shit. So we got a guy in here who looks kind of like him, and he can actually fight. So the choreography is a little better.
Okay.
His acting is still terrible. But he's not as whiny in this one. He really is like, and he fucking Iron Fist the fuck out of everybody so far. Like every 10 minutes,
too hard?
every 10 minutes he pulls that motherfucker out.
Like
you know what I mean?
Pornhub finisher.
Flexing. Pornhub finisher.
Yeah, get Iron Fisted, baby.
Oh, you know what? This is like kind of just on top of my head. I just want to throw some local news. But did you guys hear about that recent that brothel, that robot brothel got shut down? Or they created an ordinance?
I'm sorry. I know that you were looking forward to that.
I just completed it. Out of all places here in Houston,
fucking them robots.
it was fucking supposed to be like the first one in the country, I think.
Yeah, but why Houston? It's so
I don't know.
conservative here.
I don't know.
They weren't going to be down for that.
It's like, well, like some people argue that rape would go down if those things were around.
How would you rape?
They would take the fantasy on the
rape
on,
is
on
not
the robot.
look. Rape is not about the sex. Rape is about the power.
So
it has nothing to do
program
with
the robot to feel like weak.
Why would I feel pain?
And a victim. And a victim.
That's fucking dark. That was one of the arguments I was reading about that they're saying
that's an interesting argument. I don't know that I agree with that, but back to the Daredevil trailer. We'll come back to that. I want to revisit that though.
I bet you do. Go ahead. Daredevil.
I want to revisit that robot brothel. The topic, the robot brothel topic.
Like now, right now, we're at church. What the hell?
Either way, I'm fucking that robot tonight.
That is mine.
You can't do anything. That's fucked up.
Oh, the trailer. What's it called? It shows Kingpin coming out.
Yeah, making a deal.
And what's it called? Demonizing Daredevil.
Yeah, it looks like they got a fake Daredevil going around committing crimes or whatever.
It's what's it called? It could be Bullseye.
Somebody said that in the comments. Yeah,
because they said
he hired him. Like Kingpin hired him
on this season.
You know that makes a lot of sense because if you watch the trailer, like the guy who's playing Daredevil, or the guy who's in the Daredevil costume,
suit.
He's like throwing those fucking sticks around, and just like Matt was doing, and like Matt's not in the suit the entire trailer.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
he's wearing that bandana that goes across.
Yeah, because that's probably because his suit got stolen. So that's probably why. Well, that's how the other guy got it.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Well, you know what? I don't know that he was. I don't know that he was wearing it in the Defenders.
Yeah,
he didn't wear it in
it, right?
He didn't wear it in the Defenders.
That's the
at
only
the end of season 2.
Defenders.
He must have something happened. He gave it up or something. I don't remember. There's so much stuff that happens.
I don't remember season 2.
I'm just waiting on.
Wait,
Elektra was in season 2.
Yeah, she died though, right? And she came back to life.
Yeah, that was what the Defenders was about.
Oh, okay.
She was like this ultimate weapon. But.
Oh baby!
I'm waiting on. I'm hoping that they do after now that Luke Cage season 2 is done, and Iron Fist season 2 and Daredevil season 3, Jessica Jones season 2 has been done. They're said they're not doing another Defenders season. I want to see them do. I want to see them do Misty Knight and Colleen Wing, Sisters of the Dragon. I want to see them do a show on that, and then I want to see Heroes for Hire.
Is that rumored or is there?
That's rumors. I'm just telling you what I want to see.
Oh, got you.
So in the comics, Colleen and Misty had their own detective agency crime fighting duo, Sisters of the Dragon, and then Luke Cage and Danny Rand ran. They alluded to it a lot in Luke Cage season 2 about being a hero for hire. They ran a business called Heroes for Hire out of that old barbershop.
Oh yes.
They changed it to Heroes for Hire as like a personal protection bodyguard detective kind of agency. You know what I mean?
What the fuck was that?
That was me. I was thinking you're talking about the bar.
Sounded fucking weird.
I know. Yeah, it sounded weird as shit. But you're talking about the barbershop from Luke Cage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Barbershop, you suck my motherfucking
He
ass.
was thinking about that robot brothels.
Yeah, he's like edging back into it.
Where's it located at? Give me some robot ting
So
tonight.
you want to revisit it now?
What else we got on current event list?
saying.
So yeah, the Daredevil and what else did I put down? Oh, that new Clint Eastwood movie coming
The
out.
Mule.
Man. The Mule.
That looks
He
fucking
still
great.
got
Mule?
it. Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah.
It's about him.
He's a drug.
88-year-old, drug runner.
88.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
No one will
88.
suspect some 88.
No.
No one will suspect an 80-year-old man delivering
No one
drugs.
suspects the Spanish Inquisition.
That guy. Like,
No one will ever suspect
Did you
my
see-
precious hobo.
Did y'all
bag.
see the
Ever
the
suspect
fucking
the
poster
hobo
for the new Hellboy movie?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks
No.
pretty badass.
Fuck, it looks pretty
Yeah.
badass.
It does look
dude.
pretty
Wait,
badass.
who's gonna be the new Hellboy?
The guy
Like
from
David Harbour from fucking Stranger Things.
yeah.
There it
That's
is.
the sheriff?
That's right.
Yeah.
And he was like, everybody's like, that's so CGI and whatever. And he's no, like he said, he was on Letterman or something like that. And he's like, no, that's all me. He's like, I buffed up real hard for that, shot the movie. He goes,
Gained
"Then
the weight back for
put it
fucking
back on. He's like, he goes, when they're paying you to train, he goes, you train and get
train.
cut. And he's like, but I don't want to keep it like that. It's like, that's too hard.
And them cheeseburgers.
And they were
call
gonna
him
be a
my
sequel,
name.
maybe.
Well, it's just amazing me how these actors do it. Like, look at Joaquin Phoenix in the Joker. It looks like he
Yeah.
lost
Well,
a lot
fucking
of weight,
Christian
too.
Bale and
Christian-
Vice.
Yeah.
Well, when
Goddamn,
you have a
man.
studio paying you millions of dollars,
Yeah, you have
that's
to.
all you
They
have
got
to
help
do.
to do that.
You hire a nutritionist, a cook,
Yeah.
Of course,
a fucking personal trainer, and that's all you do. Like they
Yeah.
run your life, and you just
Yep.
fucking do it.
Yeah. Some people have their own methods though. Like they just take it in their own hands. They do it themselves.
Shut up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Josh Brolin.
Yeah, no,
he had to
it's
stay away
fucking
from
great.
donuts.
Here,
Yeah.
Raph,
What?
that's that poster,
Oh, very nice. Look at him.
full horns and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's he called when he's full horned?
I don't know, Hellboy.
I thought there was like a
Horny?
specific name.
Horny.
Oh, horny.
Horny.
The Hellboy just got horny.
You see the tagline, legendary AF, legendary
As
Right.
fuck.
As fuck, baby.
That looks pretty good.
Damn.
Yeah,
Even fucking
That
posters
lie.
are getting able to get away with curse words and shit, or at least
Technically,
mementos
that's
to
not
them.
a
Right.
curse
Well,
word.
yeah, that's not technically a
Yeah.
curse word, but
Jack off.
Yeah, jag off.
fucking jag
Say it
off.
like Ray. Fucking jag off.
No, well, he stole that from Andrew Dice Clay.
So,
Yeah.
okay, no spoilers
Yeah.
for that
For what?
game show. No, I'm not going to do any spoilers.
Oh, wow, what
I
are
have
you
a
going
bone
to
to
say?
pick with.
What are you going to say?
No,
just
No. Prep him for it. Let's let.
No, well, just listen to Ray the whole contest. That's all.
Oh, you mean like at the end when we announce the winner and he's like, "That's fucking bullshit." That's the most he said the whole fucking time.
Whoa! Did you just announce the winner?
We already announced it on our fucking Facebook page.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
I don't
Pretty
think so.
sure.
I think you just dropped the ball.
I think we did that night. I think we did that night. Yeah.
No, probably did.
Well, I think I made it pretty clear on this show who was going to win that, regardless. Even though I didn't really have to rig the game at all. Our boys from Houston came through and pulled through the championship and brought it home. The hometown boys, just like the Astros are going to do. 2-0
Hey, man.
against the Indians.
You're early as fuck right now. You don't want to jinx them.
Ah, shit.
I'm not trying to jinx them. I'm just saying.
Jake's going to look back at this moment. If something happens, that piece of shit Rob.
It was his fault.
Yeah,
I got his ass on
I
recording,
would
too.
just hold off on that. Pump the brakes, baby.
Pump the brakes, baby.
So the Astros are playing the Indians.
Yes, sir.
And then who's playing for the other division?
So we got
What's the NLDS, right?
yes, and right now it's actually playing is Boston and New York.
So we're like we win this one, we play Boston or New York.
Yeah, and we're in the American League actually, but yeah, we're gonna play Boston or New York. And then
ALDS,
the winner of that goes to the World Series. So I mean,
What about the
We
one
gotta
about
beat the
World
Yankees or the
Series?
Red Sox.
either way, one of those. If we advance, one of those teams are going to look after for revenge because we beat them last year. We beat
We're gonna
Boston
do it again.
first. We beat New York second. So.
And that's what's going to happen now. We're going to beat the Indians, and we're going to beat them, and then we're going to go up against the Dodgers, and we're going to beat their ass too.
You mighty strong words.
You
there,
heard it
Rob.
here from Punch your ticket, and I'm coming after you, Rob, if we don't.
And that goes to the rest of the city of Houston as well.
Now remember, Rob knows
I represent
things.
them on their behalf.
Yeah, I
told me
drink
to
and
say
I
that.
know things. That's the thing that me and Tyrion Lannister have in
Somebody
common.
should take that away from me, though.
What, the shirt?
No, the ability.
To drink?
The ability
Yeah.
to know things and
Yeah.
get drunk.
No, you can get drunk. I just want you to be stupid as shit.
That'll be a rap shirt.
Yeah.
That'll be a rap
Yes, it
shirt.
would. Yes, it would.
I don't know things.
I
yet
drink and I'm
yet
almost
I drink.
And I'm what? I'm almost dead?
Yeah.
I drink to die.
I don't know as much, but I'm a drunk.
Shit.
All right, is that wrapping up on current events?
That's what I got so far, man.
All right,
Anybody
well,
else got
I
any?
guess
No robot Rothels, though?
no, not to. No, we'll
Not
bring it up on
tonight.
another episode. We need to
Knew
get
it, Paul.
We
God
need to
damn
get
it.
into
What? It
the
seems interesting.
Let it
though.
marinate a little bit first, man.
we need to
Okay.
get into the meat and potatoes of this episode. So, ladies and gentlemen, we present to you
Yeah.
the buildup of several
yourself.
weeks and months of planning. Please stick around, and listen to the whole thing. We had a lot of great content going on over at Eureka Heights. So, without further ado, here is the game show, Houston versus Dallas. How's everybody doing tonight? There we go.
There we go. We're doing fantastic. We're doing fantastic.
In case anybody didn't know, we are a local Houston podcast. We are called Gentlemen No Class. I left some cards over by the door. We talk about our podcast. We talk about pop culture, paranormal, whatever tickles our fancy, So we love to take suggestions and phone calls and things like that. A few months ago, we decided that we were going to have it came up on the show that which city was better, Houston or Dallas. So we decided that we were going to have a debate, and then we realized that none of our friends were smart enough to debate Houston versus Dallas. So we ended up with our fabulous panelists that are up here now. So we're going to do this little game show. We're going to do this Jeopardy style. It's going to be general Texas trivia. Obviously, at the end of the night, the team with the most points is going to win. So why don't we, from our lovely Dallas team, why don't you guys introduce yourself for us?
Oh, shit, I gotta go first.
Yeah, you're on the spot. Introduce yourself.
All right, guys. So my name's Ryan. I grew up
Talk into the mic.
talking into the mic. I'm from Dallas.
Dallas, Texas.
My wife got a job in Houston, so I'm unhappily married. Now I live in Houston.
What's going on, guys? Joshua. Fuck you, Paul Mooney. That was my one.
Minimum.
That was my one.
We got the boo sign. Make sure you hit the boo sign.
Right. Your mom. What do you think about that? Right. So, Josh Mueller, Team Dallas. Winners.
We'll see about that.
My name is Ray Valdez, born and raised Houston, big Dallas fan. Today's my birthday.
Oh, yeah, today is Ray's birthday.
no
Everybody
reason.
say happy birthday, Ray.
For no reason at all.
I just started an all
like this
liquid
guy.
diet today, so
Oh, yeah.
all liquid diet.
And from the hometown
Because
of
everybody,
Houston, Texas,
because everybody from Houston has a Dallas Cowboys onesie.
representing
And you can
Houston,
pretend
Texas,
like
why don't you guys
don't,
take the mic
but
and
you
introduce
do.
yourself?
That guy had a Dallas Cowboys jersey.
I'm talking to you guys.
Yeah, introduce yourselves.
How you guys doing? I'm Brian Linhart.
Speak up, we can't hear you.
Brian Linhart, born
What?
and raised Houston, Texas.
Boo!
All right, Chris, and third generation Houstonian.
His wife's from Dallas.
There you go.
Will Rogers, 33 years in this beautiful city of Houston.
Not to be
Texas.
confused with Captain Rogers, Captain America.
Yes, thank you. What do your jorts say about you?
All right, so tonight we are doing Jeopardy-style trivia about Texas. You can see our categories: movies, history, sports, music, and random weird facts about Texas. The panelists are probably going to miss a lot of these questions. Not going to lie, it's going to be a very low-scoring game. So, if one team misses a question, the other team has a chance to score, obviously. If they miss it, if somebody in the audience knows the answer to the question, stand up, yell at me, get my attention. If you get it right, we got some Gentlemen No Class koozies, stickers, we got some swag to hand out to you guys. Honestly, you'll probably get it for free on the way out if you want it anyway. But we can pretend that it is exclusive before we leave tonight. So, is everybody ready to get this shit show started? All right. Since I'm in charge of this here thing tonight.
Team with the most rings goes first, right?
No, Houston goes first. Duh.
Okay.
All right. This is the way this works. Once the question is read, the team has to yell out their city's name. Whoever, quote unquote, buzzes in first gets to answer that question.
Okay.
Are you ready, gentlemen? Team Houston, pick a category and space on the board for me, please.
History. Yeah, do that, Captain Rogers.
History.
History for how many points?
200.
History for 200 points. All right. By the way, my card makers did not confer with each other because the point values on the cards don't line up with the point values on the board. Idiot. So,
quit Deshaun Watsoning it and just read the question.
All right. Begin. Are you ready? True or false? The Texas Rangers are the oldest law enforcement agency in Texas.
Dallas. True.
That is correct.
Ain't a dick!
Founded in 1823 when Stephen F. Austin, known as the Father of Texas, employed 10 men to act as rangers to protect 600 to 700 newly settled families who arrived in Texas following the Mexican War of Independence.
Totally, Mexican War, yeah.
Come on, guys. Well, sorry, the way Jeopardy's give them their points, I guess. Dallas has control of the board. Where are we going, gentlemen?
Now you're up, dude. It's your fucking birthday. Pick the Texas history, dude. You got that shit. Texas 400.
We're going to go history for 400, Bob.
History for 400. The name Texas comes from the Hassani Indian word Tejas, which means...
Houston. Friendship.
That is correct.
Yeah, dude. Thank you.
We'd like to challenge.
400 points for history for Houston. Houston has control of the board. Where are we going next, gentlemen?
History 600.
History 600.
History for 600. Congress admitted Texas into the Union in what year?
Dallas.
No, it's not 1836.
Did we get it?
Yeah, Dallas.
1845.
Woo! Dallas, that is correct.
Wow. Googled on the
way
here.
Hey,
I'm like Rain Man in here.
Vanna White, get up there and erase that their square
good.
on the board. Oh, Kelly is my Vanna White now? Okay.
Kelly, you going to be Vanna?
Take the 600 down. All right, Dallas has control of the board. Where are we going?
We're going to go history for 800, Bob.
History for 800. Who said, y'all can go to hell, I'm going to Texas?
Dallas.
Houston.
Dallas got that one. You got to be quick, boys.
That would be Mr. Crockett.
That is correct.
Oh, yeah. Do
Come
that
on,
again.
Houston boys. You got to be on top of it more than that. Dallas got control of the board still. Where are we going?
We're going to go history for 1,000, Bob.
History for 1,000. Who coined the famous battle cry, "Remember the Alamo"?
Houston.
Houston.
Who was it?
5.
He yelled it out.
4.
He yelled it out.
3. Dallas, do you have an answer?
Well, he said it. I mean, remember the Alamo? Just take it.
That would be Mr.
It's not Sam Houston, though.
Bowie.
Anybody in the audience know? Who coined the phrase, "Remember the Alamo"? What was that?
Boone.
It is not Daniel Boone. It is not Sam Houston.
David Hasselhoff.
That is incorrect also. It is not Davy Crockett. The correct answer is Texas General Sidney Sherman.
Oh.
Although it is attributed to Sam Houston, that is an incorrect fact.
It's pronounced Bowie.
That is it for history questions are done. Dallas still has control of the board.
We're going to go sports for 200, Bob.
This is your area, man. Y'all better say something. I'm worthless.
What team did the Dallas Cowboys play in their very first Super Bowl appearance?
Dallas.
Dallas.
The Colts.
That was 5 seconds, man. Houston, you got an answer?
The Colts.
It was the Baltimore Colts. That is correct. Houston on the board.
Challenge.
There's no challenges in this.
I got to try
Houston,
something.
you have control of the board. Where are we going?
Movies 1000.
Ooh. Straight to banging. All right.
Okay. I didn't know you could
Movies
jump,
for
Bob.
1,000. Which sci-fi film was filmed in Houston starring Dolph Lundgren? A movie about a rule-breaking vice cop who becomes involved in the investigation of mysterious drug-related murders on the streets of Houston, Texas. None of these guys got it, I guarantee it.
3.
Anybody in the audience got the answer?
RoboCop 3. Actually, it would have been RoboCop 2.
Which sci-fi film was filmed in Houston starring Dolph Lundgren? A movie about a rule-breaking vice cop who becomes involved in the investigation of mysterious drug-related murders on the streets of Houston. Anybody? Oh, there you go. Give that man a koozie and some stickers. Hey, y'all are my minions. Go give him.
So what the fuck? What was the answer?
Hey, just so we're all
It's
clear.
a movie called I Come in Peace.
Just to be clear, that guy's from Dallas.
Houston still has control of the board. Where are we going, gentlemen?
Yeah, where you at?
Music 600.
All right.
Go random weird facts.
All right, you ready? What musician pissed on the Alamo and was banned from it?
Dallas.
Houston got that one.
Ozzy Osbourne.
That is correct. 600 points for Houston. Houston's got the board. Where are we going?
Oh, great. They got
Back
a point.
to movies, Bob. 400.
Don't call me Bob.
Don't take my Bob.
Where are we going? Movies for 400? What Texas city was actor Matthew McConaughey born in?
Dallas.
Dallas.
Ellis. Texas.
That is incorrect. Houston, do you have an answer?
Can you repeat the question?
She said Ellis. So I just
In what city was actor Matthew McConaughey born in?
Austin.
That is incorrect also. In the audience, anybody got an answer? Matthew McConaughey, what city was he born in? That's not right.
Whatever it is,
That's not right either.
It's pronounced.
Uvalde, Texas!
It's pronounced Ellis. It's pronounced Ellis.
That is an incorrect fact.
Raph, stop.
That was movies for 600. Pay attention.
The title of Raph's sex tape.
Houston, you've got control of the board. Where are we going?
All right, Trebek, we're going to go with 400 movies.
In Pee-wee's Big Adventure,
Oh, fuck.
Pee-wee is told his bike is located in the basement of what Texas landmark? Come on.
Houston, Alamo.
There you go. 400 points for Houston.
That was
Out
a
of the ass
fantastic
gas,
guess.
I like it.
That was a fantastic
400
guess.
Houston.
Yeah. Much like Deshaun Watson.
Houston has control of the board. Where are we going?
We're going to go random facts for
Ooh.
400.
Dipping the toes in the water on the random facts, huh?
That's disrespectful. You're skipping the 200.
Say, which one are we doing? Random facts for how much? 400?
400, Bob?
400. Paul, come here.
Hey, Paul.
True or false? John Wayne and Chuck Norris are Texas Rangers.
Dallas. True.
That is correct.
Really?
Woo! Random facts for 400.
Whoop, whoop. Honorary.
Hey, listen, everybody on the Houston side's been arrested enough to know that.
Oh, wow.
Global challenge.
That is true.
The correct answer is true. We fact-checked all these extensively.
Right, Google is a hell of a search engine.
Wikipedia.
Dallas, you have control of the board. Where are we going?
We're going to go movies 800, Bob.
He called him Bobby.
Which of these 3 movies were filmed in Texas? Tombstone, Office Space, or Dances with Wolves?
Dallas.
That was Houston.
Of course it was. Of course
That
it
was
was.
a Houston.
Yeah, sure.
Office. No. Office Space.
Office Space is correct.
I knew that.
Hey, Paul, will you go grab?
It's right. That's the only one that was filmed in Texas.
I thought it was going to be like reality bites.
Okay. All right, Houston, where are we going?
Movies for 200. Let's clean it up.
Yeah,
Movies
clean
for
that up.
200. Bottom of the barrel. What was the name of the bar that was primarily used in the movie Urban Cowboy?
Houston. Dallas.
Dallas got that one.
Damn. Gillies.
Gillies. There you go.
Damn right.
200 points for Houston.
Take your ass to Vegas.
All right, Houston, where are we going?
Sports 1000.
Oh, you're
here
dead.
we go.
You're dead.
I like it. That's ballsy.
Yeah.
Clint Dempsey from Nacogdoches, Texas, is a famous, well-known name in which sport?
Dallas. Soccer.
That is correct.
Or football.
1,000 points.
Football.
All right, Dallas, you got the board. Let's go.
Wait. I just want to ask. Did we just get 1,000 points? Is that what I'm understanding?
Depends on how you look at the answer sheet.
Fantastic.
Who's keeping score?
A Dallas fan.
Houston. All right.
Raph macaroni and cheese. He's terrible.
Raph
he can't do
macaroni and
math.
cheese. That is true.
Challenge. He can't do
Boo.
math.
All right, Dallas, you got control of the board.
You
Where
can't
are we
do
going?
math. We're going to go sports 400, Bob.
Sports for 400. Which team won the first world championship of any pro team in Texas?
Dallas.
Dallas.
Rockets?
That is incorrect. Houston, you have a chance to steal.
Quit fucking laughing, Paul. That's 2. You made me waste my second one.
Rangers?
That is incorrect as well. Anybody in the audience know? You got it?
Dallas.
The question, which team won the first world championship of any pro team in Texas? That's not correct. That's not correct. That's not correct either.
Colt 45.
Is it shuffleboard?
That is incorrect.
But I
correct
love that you
is-
know that.
I love you, Blue, Houston Oilers.
Whoa. Did you say
They won
world?
the first AFL World Championship. AFL.
That's not a
It was.
fucking
It was
thing.
technically a world championship at the time. It was a 1960.
Is that a professional league?
That's
Yes. NFL and AFL were 2 separate leagues.
Fake news.
Random
Yeah.
facts.
That's
a
some
random
MSNBC
fact.
All right.
bullshit.
Where are we going? Houston still has control of the board.
Yeah, Houston
technically.
has control. Do that, Will Rogers.
All right, let's do random facts for 800.
Oh. If anybody's wondering what that tattoo means, it's peace and love and pray and all that. Yeah.
Random facts. What are we doing for?
Tribal.
800?
Yes.
There's
Hey.
no random facts for 800 on that board. Oh, you erased it already. Okay.
No, we just read it.
Which mythical creature are you legally able to shoot in Texas?
Houston, Bigfoot.
There you go. 800 points for Houston. Bigfoot is the correct answer.
Wow.
Bigfoot is
All right,
legally-
people,
you
that's
are
why you
legally
know
allowed
the
to
education
shoot
system is at
Bigfoot
the bottom
in
of
Texas.
the barrel.
Oh, no, wait. I'd like to challenge
Why
the
we're a
question.
red state.
There's no challenges.
Did you say mythical creature?
Yeah.
He's real.
Did you just say Bigfoot's real? Get out of my game show.
The world is flat.
Houston Houston has control of the board. Where are we going, gentlemen?
Yep, control the board. No ring. Let's do
Facts, 200.
it. What do you got?
Random facts
Oh,
for 200.
200.
The doctor who killed Michael Jackson resided in what Texas city?
Houston.
What's the answer?
Houston.
Houston is correct.
Houston.
That was for 200.
Football careers.
Houston, where are we at?
We're gonna go random for 600.
Random facts for 600. That is tonight's Daily Double.
Hey!
Oh! Gentlemen, no class style. This is what we call the RAF roast up. Gentleman Raphael, take a center stage for us, please.
Come on, Raph!
Let's do it, Raph.
What's it
Macaroni and
called?
cheese. Again,
Here's how this works.
seriously, you can't do math.
The Daily Double. The Daily Double. It's called the RAF Roast Up. Each team has a chance to dish out the best insult to our very own, very nice Raphael. And a non-biased judgment will be made by yours truly.
Oh, that's such bullshit. No, that's all y'all.
Let her rip. Who's going first?
We'll let Houston go
Houston
first.
can go first.
In Independence Day, they sent a ship to destroy Houston. They didn't send shit to Dallas.
We're talking about RAF. We're not talking about Dallas.
All right, so that was his answer.
Fuck Houston.
So that was his answer.
Raph
right.
is the only non-military personnel
So that was
to
his
have
answer.
camo shorts from Old Navy.
All right, Dallas. Let's get a RAF insult going.
Raph, you look like the top of your belt buckle stinks. Raph, hold on. Raph, hold on. I'm not done. I'm not done.
No.
Listen, guys, we're celebrating today, okay? Because Raph got pulled from the no-fly list, and it's fantastic. Raph tried to join the Taliban,
Do we get one?
and they
Do I get
literally
one?
kicked him out of the application process.
Let Chris get one. Chris, get one.
So, Raph, you look like the bum that you pull up when you get up right to the corner and you go, oh, he definitely has. He's well fed.
That was cute.
He might hit the next one. Save him.
Huh?
I'm going to give that one to Dallas. That was good.
Man. Raph, why does your back look like your front?
All right, Dallas has control of the board.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
1,200 points. It's a Daily Double.
Look, when you can't cuss, this makes it even harder. I can't cuss. I can't say anything.
The rule is to keep it like TV 17,
so
like
cuts
TVMA.
out like half my
Sure.
insults.
Sure.
This cuts out half my insults if we can't cuss.
Do what?
That just cuts out half the insults.
If we can't
It's not
cuss,
a PG-13 movie.
I got a little bit. I'll give you one if you want to take it.
You
TVMA.
don't have to.
All right, Dallas, you got control
Because
of
I
the board.
love you
Where we
that
going?
much.
I'm firing blanks.
Where are we going?
Shit.
Let's do sports 800, Bomb.
Sports for 800. How many professional football teams were started in Texas in
Dallas.
1960?
Dallas.
5, 4,
1.
3. That is incorrect. Houston, what is your answer?
One more time, Bob.
How
No.
many professional football teams were started in Texas in 1960?
Who said 32?
2.
That is incorrect also.
Oh.
Crowd have the answer.
Well, I
3.
mean, duh.
You got it? Can you name the 3?
Yes.
Can you name the 3?
Yes.
Get that man a koozie anyway.
Nope.
Okay? No. The correct answer is 3. It is the Houston Oilers, the Dallas Cowboys,
Austin Emos.
and the Dallas Texans. At the time, the
Two
NFL
teams.
and the AFL were both
2 teams.
separate
They all
leagues.
flip their heads.
No points, Dallas. You've still got
care.
control of the board. Where are you going?
Listen, seriously, this is all fun and games. Raph can't do math.
He's
I
not
just
adding
want
it
to
up at
address
the end.
that. I just want to.
That
I
round's
just
over,
got him
sir.
off. Listen,
You already got your points.
he's born and raised here, and I just got him off Rosetta Stone for English. Really? Okay, we fucking get it.
All right, where are we
All right.
going, Dallas?
We're gonna go sports for 600, Bob.
Sports for 600. Which team did the Dallas Texans become?
Dallas. The Dallas Cowboys.
That is incorrect. Houston, do you have an answer?
You don't.
Which team did the Dallas Texans become?
Sir in the fake Nautica, I need you to sit down. You're not a part of the thing. I know that none of them know it. But none of them know it.
It was the
Final
Hawaiian
chance.
Tropics.
I'll give you
Hawaiian
an
Tropics.
answer.
I'll give
Houston,
you
do we have
four
a-
Hawaiian
koozies.
Tropics.
That is incorrect. Audience,
They're Kansas
you've already
City
got a koozie. Anybody else know? What you got?
You know, Paul, could you have put a politics
You don't know?
category in this? I would have been.
All right, what's the correct answer? Kansas City Chiefs is the correct answer. Next time we do this,
I think he should have the picture of Raph too. That should be his prize. He deserves that. You need to give him that picture.
I kinda like that.
Give him the picture. He needs it.
We'll do
You put that
souvenirs at
right
the
on
end
his
of the
bathroom
game.
while he's sitting there, and that's a
You
good
don't want that
picture.
picture. You'll have the
Everybody wants to see
FBI,
Raph.
the DEA at your house.
Dallas, you've got control of the board. Where are we going?
Oh, wow. We're going to go music for 1,000, Bob.
All right, hey. You need to focus. Don't worry about that.
What two musicians died on the day the music died that were from Texas?
Houston.
Houston.
Buddy Holly and Big Bopper, right?
That is correct.
Fucking thank you, La Bamba. Fuck yeah.
Richie!
No, nobody. That was not cussing. There's no cussing from the Houston team.
It's
Richie!
okay. Houston, you have control of the board. I don't know.
That's going to be
We
Houston
used
random
two.
weird facts for 1,000.
Random weird facts for 1,000. All right.
Come on.
This is going to be a tough one.
All
Paul
right.
Mooney, can you grab me a beer?
Name two presidents
Don't be a bitch.
that were born
Make that
in
two.
Texas.
Houston.
Houston.
Lyndon B. Johnson and George W. Bush.
That is incorrect.
No.
Dallas, you have a chance to steal.
Dallas.
Dallas, what's your answer?
George H. Bush and George W. Bush.
Incorrect. Anybody in the audience know the answer to this question?
You know it, say it.
Which two presidents were born in Texas?
Come on, Fodica. You got it, big guy. You got
LBJ
it.
is
LBJ
correct. That
is
is one of
one
them.
of them.
Who is the other?
Come on, man.
Dwight Eisenhower is correct as the second one. George W. Bush was born in Connecticut.
Meet Taylor next year at the second annual trivia contest.
I really didn't know that he was born in
Okay, yeah.
All right. That does it for the random facts, right? Yep, we're done with that. All right. All we got left is music, huh?
What's LaGrange about?
All right. Houston, you guys have the lead, or you guys have control of the board, and according to Raf's math, the score is tied. Houston has
Again,
control of
that
the
is
board.
false.
I mean, again.
We'll fact check that after.
Bad fucking math, man. Bad freaking math.
So we're choosing one, right? Music for 800.
Music for 800. That is tonight's second Daily Double. This is the Raf roast up again.
Oh, really? We got a roast?
Houston has control of the board. Whoever gives Raf the best insult, judged by me, wins tonight's Daily Double worth 1,600
I don't
points.
do insults, man. I don't do insults.
Will does.
Can I go first?
Yes.
Okay, so Raph looks like the original 150 Pokemon Diglett.
Yeah.
Hey, if you watch Pokemon, you know what I'm talking about. Look at him.
Nobody
yeah.
watches Pokemon. Come on.
That was
weak.
funny.
He gets
That
a
was
hard on.
funny.
They call him Doug Duo.
Come on.
That was
Give
good
it-
stuff,
All right,
man.
Dallas, give us one.
That was good stuff. Raph. I'm not going to unleash. Raph, every time you turn around and I look at you, the back of your neck looks like a pack of ballpark Franks, and it makes me fucking hungry, man.
That's too easy.
It does kind of.
That's
And they
too
plump
easy.
when you cook them.
All right, that
Raph looks like a dirty
Let's go round two.
Q-tip that went way too deep. Way too deep. Around, not in the ear either.
Okay, hold on. When Raph washes his clothes, he's got to wash the washer after that. Fucking
Let's
dirty
hear
ass
from the
bastard.
audience.
All right, who won that one? The audience.
Come on.
Houston
keep
won
going.
that one. Those were kind of weak. I told Josh wasted all the good ones earlier.
I didn't, though. I really, really didn't. Raph, what's the difference?
One more
Okay,
team.
I'm going to let them go first.
You're as useless as Anne Frank's drum set.
That was good. I'm not going to lie, that was good. What's the difference between Raf's wife or girlfriend and a washer? Every time I dump a load in the washer, it doesn't follow me around for 2 weeks.
Jesus.
Come on.
Houston it is.
I'm going to give that to Houston.
Oh,
that
that's
was
bullshit.
My jokes are fucked up.
We'll do a cumulative score on that one, and it'll go to Houston.
Okay. All right.
1,600 for Houston.
Raf's what happens when you put tampons in your asshole.
Houston has control of the board. Where are we going, gentlemen? There's only two spots
for
left.
400.
Music for 400.
Hands on the table.
The rock and roll group Pantera was formed in what Texas city?
Dallas.
That is incorrect.
Or their ETJ.
Arlington is
It's an ETJ of Dallas.
Oh!
At the time they were formed, let's look at a plot map. It was the ETJ of Dallas. I'm telling you.
According to Pantera's official biography, it is Arlington, Texas.
Well, who said we were going by that?
It's 400.
Arlington is the gooch of Dallas and Fort Worth.
Raf, your math is off.
Houston, you have control of the board. There's only one category left. We're going music for 200. In what Texas city and in what year was Stevie Ray Vaughan born?
Charity question.
So it's a two-parter?
That's
a 200?
We'll go where was Stevie Ray Vaughan born?
Texas or Dallas.
Dallas. That is correct. 200 points for Dallas. Oak Cliff is a suburb, not a separate city.
No, according to Stevie Ray Vaughan's website, it's where he was.
Oh, according to facts, I'm sorry that you don't win.
We do.
All right,
win.
we're going to add up the score. What's the
fighting
score?
it with your pink pants and your beautiful hair. That's what makes it so great.
Can we get a third judge on the math?
You look gorgeous.
They both have glasses, and I don't trust their prescriptions.
While we're adding up the scores, does anybody in the audience want to take a shot at some bonus questions?
Because Paul looks like Phil Donahue.
Bonus questions. All right, here we go.
And Esteban had a baby.
Name the street that President John F. Kennedy was shot on in Dallas.
The right one.
That is incorrect. That's correct. What is the street name?
Houston.
It is not street next to the grassy knoll.
Houston.
That is incorrect.
Houston.
That is incorrect. Elm Street is the street that runs right there through Daly Plaza. Stephen James Williams, a.k.a. Stone Cold Steve Austin, was born in what Texas city?
Dallas. Victoria.
It is not Victoria. That is incorrect also.
Uvalde.
Austin, Texas. Later relocated to Victoria. Between Houston and Dallas.
That was our last one.
Which city has hosted more Super Bowls?
Dallas.
Houston.
We're going with Dallas? Dallas is incorrect. Houston is correct. Houston has hosted 2 at NRG Stadium
they
and
host
1 at
them.
Rice Stadium.
But are they ever in them?
I said host.
We don't need that big old screen
host.
to get them here.
Well, Dallas had 1 at the AT&T Center in 2011.
You know, but I would like to broach a compromise. This is at least the one time that both our teams suck. So
I prefaced this entire game show with the fact that you guys are y'all not done adding that shit up?
You got to carry the one and
said
fucking do it, man.
You have a calculator.
We have technology. Carry the one.
What year?
It's a
and
bunch
by
of
what
zeros.
opposing team were the Houston Astros swept in the World Series?
The White Sox.
All of them.
What year?
99?
2005.
That is correct. 2005.
2005.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the final scores tonight?
Yeah.
And the finalized answer of which city reigns supreme. Coming in first place with a score of 6,000 points to a measly score of 5,200 points, Houston, Texas.
Whatever. You look like you were born at Bass Pro Shop, asshole.
You were born.
You
in
have the
Houston,
Dallas Cowboys
asshole.
version of Sancho Panza next to you.
What do you bastards have to say for yourselves, huh? Huh?
No, they're just going to remind us about how many rings they have.
Okay, that's true.
Zoning laws.
Hey, no, we're going to talk about
We're
current.
going to talk about zoning laws.
We're going to talk
Come on
about
now.
current. Currently, we have one win.
Well, you lost tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, were you entertained?
Yeah.
Thank you very
Oh,
much.
Houston,
We
thank you
are
so
Gentlemen
much
No
for
Class.
Not leaving.
I am Rob.
And I have been Paul. I'm Raph.
Raph macaroni and cheese.
And I'm Jay, guys. There's going to be some koozies on the table, so feel free to grab one.
When things get weird, the weird get pro.
That's
Gentlemen
right.
No
This has been
Class,
Gentlemen No
motherfucker.
Class, the podcast where when the what's the saying, Jake?
If you're
When the going gets weird, the weird turn pro. Thank you guys. Good night.